Welcome, it's season 7 in NBA 2K25.
And this week we're tipping off with details on what's new.
First up, let's look at my career.
Jalen Brunson, this season's Clutch Player of the Year, is the featured athlete in Season 7 of My Career.
Welcome to 40 levels of new rewards on your way to more badge boosts, rep accelerating accessories, and a +1 cap breaker.
Cruise around in a new dune buggy at level 14 and look great with a cool new suit and hairstyle.
The rep boosting items for the rec are always must-haves for my crew, so you'll be picking up a new headband at level 21 this season.
I like seeing all of the mascots running around, and this season you can become Chuck the Condor and show some Clippers pride in the city.
Whatever you wear in Season 7, be sure to play your part in every event to help your affiliation. I mean, we all want that rep boost, right?
Now here's a look at what's new in my team.
It's homecoming season in my team. Welcome to Season 7 of NBA 2K25.
Hey, that's the new domination tier.
It is, and if you grab 33 wins against themed teams from different cities, states, countries, and continents, there's going to be a prize for you.
Well, if you're successful, you'll bring home 1985's scoring champion, Dark Matter Bernard King. He can really wreck the rim and your opponents.
Oh, we sure can, and if you need another Dark Matter, and oh, don't we all, Level 1 reward Donovan Mitchell can Evo there. Use Spida and set off a whole web of trouble for opposing teams.
New Yorkers will be delighted this season, adding a little more edge at guard with level 10 Opal John Starks.
Oh, what a playmaker. And how about the agile big man Amari Stoudemire at level 20? And hey, Sasha, is that a 100 overall reward at level 30?
It is. And that's Willis Reed, the MVP of the 1970 season, about to bring you victories right here in NBA 2K25.
Awesome. It seems like Knicks fans cannot miss this season. And speaking of can't miss, a 100 overall Zion Williamson is your Pro Pass auto reward. And I don't want to be on defense when he's charging down the lane.
You might say the same for invincible Paul George. Number 24 jersey comes your way at level 40, and a special number 13 version is available for Pro Pass holders.
Yeah, and plus this dynamic duo wants you to know about dynamic duo Josh Hart and Jalen Brunson. Collect them as you level up and play them together for big production from the Big Apple.
This New York styled season is on now. Time to level up, grab some rewards, and check out the newest packs and events. Win big and be the best in my team.
The 29th season in WNBA history tips off today.
Featuring a record-high 44 regular season games and the 5th Commissioner's Cup in league history, this season will be one for the books.
Experience all the thrills of WNBA action in NBA 2K25, including the W, which features the first woman My Player in NBA 2K history.
We caught up with her recently to chat about her experience in this groundbreaking role.
Hello, 2K TV. I think coming onto set and everyone that I've known for years and years saying, "Hey, MP, welcome to set, MP." That was just like such a moment for me.
Positions.
I never expected to be called MP ever. I mean, because the MP has only ever been a male. My first year, I was a speaking role, just a small speaking role. Now fast forward, 6 years later, I'm like the first female My Player, so that's crazy. I want fans to be able to see themselves in me. And I really wanted to make my character a real person, relatable, funny.
Winning a championship, that's the pinnacle. I won't make any guarantees or anything, but our odds are looking pretty good.
I am just so happy to be your first female My Player. All of my friends and family have just been so overwhelmingly supportive and proud of me. And like my brother can say, hey, like my little sister was the first female My Player. So like, that's huge, to be able to make history. So much so I even got MP as some little custom nail art today as a little, commemoration of this moment, because it's the first of its kind.
We are back with Yay Not Gaming to take on the 2K TV Challenge. It's Yay's current player and one legend player versus the NBA 2K25 cover athletes, Jason Tatum and the legendary Vince Carter. All right, Yay Not Gaming, who's your choice for who you're bringing into this challenge?
All right, for this matchup, I definitely wanted to go with a little more size, so I went with Giannis, and I went with a little more experience with LeBron James. Just went outside. Two guys that just went outside, so I got to redeem them here.
I see you chose Giannis. Is that because you're a Bucks fan?
Oh, yeah. I got the Pacers gaming gear on, but I am a Bucks fan. Ultimately, I was born and raised in Milwaukee, Wisconsin. Bucks went outside, Lakers went outside. Time to redeem them here against the cover athlete.
I like this. You know, Yay Not Gaming and I can bond over our sadness for what happened at the 2025 playoffs to our teams. I'm with you, Yay. I feel it. All right, so what's the game plan here?
It's a score early and to score inside. Giannis, like, he's just too big, man. There's only so much you can do. Euro step, not much you can. Oh, he got that. That's crazy. Well, why did he save it though?
The Hall of Fame difficulty is no joke. So for anybody watching this and sees how they're playing, try this challenge. It's tough.
It's tough for sure.
Oh.
There we go.
There it
We're
is.
on the board. We're on the board. We're on the board. No. Come on. They gotta give you a block.
I need some of that in rec.
Oh.
Oh yeah. Oh, what a shot. They gotta green that too. Come on, man.
So do you have a favorite Giannis moment?
Ooh. It was like a couple years ago. He like dunked over somebody. And then, of course, like winning the championship. Oh, man. All stars. There we go.
Nice.
We're in the swing of things. Yeah.
Ooh, okay.
Let's go. No more takeover. No more takeover. Not a mile.
That's a big play right there.
Everybody get the way. Oh, what a slam. That's a good slam. Now he has takeover? Do these guys make mistakes? You gotta hit him.
There we go. All right, 11-9.
Yeah, down 2. What's the strategy here? How do you stop these guys?
I gotta force him into taking some jump shots, but he has poster machine right now and then lethal layup. So you gotta bait him into shooting some jumpers. Bro, he just using all. That's so great. Oh, come on. I got check for that though. Okay. Let's see if I can get something away.
Matchups are always intense.
Oh!
Okay.
That was nice. There it is.
Yes.
There's
All
a
right,
even
chance
there.
to come within 1. Get off the
There
court!
you go.
Come on!
I think you
Let's
just need
go.
to dunk on all the bystanders as they're running off the court. That's clearly
Yeah.
working.
Well, that's what's gonna have to happen. I'm gonna need to shut it down. No way. That's so crazy. There we go.
Everyone has take.
Everybody. They got a ball by. Oh, come on.
Down 3 here.
No.
There
Okay.
it is.
Let's go.
Come on, reload.
Right, lights
All
are
right.
bright.
All right,
Get the
19-20.
stop here.
So I got it in me. That's a tough one. Come on.
Okay,
Oh,
okay.
okay. Let's go. You can tie here. No. Ah. No.
You're very invested in this game.
No. Oh, last second win for the 2K25 color athletes.
That was a valiant effort.
I thought you were going to come back, and I thought you were going to take the W there.
I don't even know, man. They surprised me. They were just bullying me. That was crazy.
If you could go back and choose 2 different players, would you, or would you keep the 2 same players that you chose?
I would keep Giannis for sure. With LeBron, I would have to think of a player that can like kind of shoot off the bounce. I'd probably go Wemby and just outsize him.
Okay.
Well, there it is, the 2K TV challenge taken by Yay Not Gaming. If you want to try it yourself, make sure to jump in there, go up against all-time Vince Carter off the all-time Toronto Raptors team and the current Jason Tatum on Hall of Fame difficulty. It's tough.
It is
tough.
tough.
It's a tough challenge. I have not beaten it yet.
And send us your clips on social media using the hashtag 2KTVChallenge. We're at NBA2K_2KTV. Thanks so much, Yay Not Gaming.
No problem. Thanks for having me.
Be sure to check back next week. We'll have your top play of the year semifinals.
You voted for each season winner, and now it's just down to 6 plays.
And next week, you'll decide which 2 make it to the finals and a chance at 1 million VC.
Woo, can't wait. Until then, enjoy season 7 and go earn all those sweet rewards. I'll see you out there. Welcome, it's Season 7 in NBA 2K25.
And this week, we're tipping off with details on what's new.
First up, let's look at my career.
Jalen Brunson, this season's Clutch Player of the Year, is the featured athlete in Season 7 of My Career.
Welcome to 40 levels of new rewards on your way to more badge boosts, rep accelerating accessories, and a +1 cap breaker.
Cruise around in a new dune buggy at level 14 and look great with a cool new suit and hairstyle.
The rep boosting items for the rec are always must-haves for my crew, so you'll be picking up a new headband at level 21 this season.
I like seeing all of the mascots running around, and this season you can become Chuck the Condor and show some Clippers pride in the city.
Whatever you wear in Season 7, be sure to play your part in every event to help your affiliation. I mean, we all want that rep boost, right?
Now here's a look at what's new in my team.
It's homecoming season in my team. Welcome to Season 7 of NBA 2K25. Teams from different cities, states, countries, and continents, there's going to be a prize.
Hey, what's up? This Sean Williams. How you doing? Welcome, 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 welcome. Yo, what up, J Dougie? What's up, little bro? How you doing, man? How you feeling, man? What's up, what's up, what's up? Drop that thumbs up for your boy. Drop that thumbs up. How you feeling, man? How's your leg healing up, man? How you healing up, little brother? Shouts out to you, man. Shouts out to J Dougie in the building.
He the one that got his foot stuck in that homeless dude, but and they had to.
Nigga said, "What's up?" Man? He said, when you gonna do some 2K with us, man? When you gonna hit that wreck? We're not gonna do the wreck today, man. We're gonna give you guys an epic co-op season, guys. I mean, it's crazy right now. We've been doing good so far. I mean, we had a couple close clutch games. What can I say?
Hi, everyone, and welcome. We bring you a regular season game with extra importance. This is Game 3 of the NBA Cup, a vital group stage contest. Brian Anderson with you, Hall of Famers Doris Burke and Grant Hill joining us tonight, along with the fourth member of our team, Allie LaForce. And now let's see how teams compare in the early going with a look at the power rankings. You take a look at the Pistons. They're building some momentum right now and aiming for a spot in the top 5.
Seeing where Los Angeles is, they've definitely made a statement here in the early going, outpacing some teams that were projected to be better, owning that top spot and defending it with honor.
Here are the 5 for the Lakers. Austin Reeves out there with Luka Doncic. Then it's Rui Hachimura. Then there's James. And it's Hayes in at center, filling out the middle. And for Phoenix, Booker and Beal are the talented backcourt. Kevin Durant is out there with Cody Martin. And it's Richards in at the 5, down low. And as some of you might know, this game serving as the third contest in group play of the NBA Cup tournament for these two teams. Grant, a lot on the line here tonight for them.
Yeah, B.A., and both sides are very much alive in the group stage at this point. Whoever gets the win here is well on their way to the next stage of the NBA Cup.
And so it's the Lakers with it. After the basket by Phoenix on the other end. From deep, here's Doncic. It's hauled in by Beal. And so it's Beal who brings up the ball for the Phoenix Suns. Outside Durant. Pulls it. Beal, no good. Now Hayes. Hachimura outside. From behind the arc. And Booker pulls it down. Martin inside. He's covered by Reeves. 4-3. It doesn't go for him.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Over the last few years, Bradley Beal has had an unfortunate string of injuries, Doris.
DA, that's putting it mildly. You go back to the 2019 season, he hasn't played more than 60 games since that year. Obviously, when he's healthy, this is one of the great shooters and ball-handling guards in the league. He has the physical stature and ability to be
Get that out of here with that big block.
It's just hard watching him get robbed.
We out here.
These prime years.
Now here's Booker. Consistent production from him, averaging around 27 points a game.
And Booker making it look easy in the mid-range.
James with the ball, now guarded by Booker. Doncic outside. Back to James.
What? Yo!
Rim and out.
You got your meat on, huh? Shouts out to everybody that watch Sky. Thank you for tuning in. Thumbs up, thumbs up, thumbs up. Welcome to this very epic co-op season, guys. About to be crazy for them. It's me and my bro, Can You Dig It? Oh, that layup time, and you know you got to put that on what's that, medium low risk. Okay.
A wasted trip down the floor. That's not a good shot at all.
Well, missed opportunities, and they can certainly add up. You cannot afford to take that kind of shot.
As great a scorer as KD is, he's always been willing to make that extra pass. Nice look from him.
For three, James
nice step back.
Knocks down the triple.
Man, this is just fun.
You took the pick and you just stepped in, you took the screen and you stepped back, and that was beautiful. You green that bitch. Watch it, man. Back go.
Martin. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot two. And Devin Booker is already one of the greatest players in Suns history here.
Well, you could argue that Steve Nash still ranks ahead of him. He did win 2 MVPs with the Suns. But when it's all said and done, I think Booker will be regarded as the best.
And so J.J. Redick calls for the timeout. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments.
I got this. So right now we got Kevin Durant, we got Devin Booker and the boys over there in Phoenix doing their thing, but we gonna come back up, guys. Shouts out to everybody that watch the guys. Thank you for tuning in. If you guys enjoyed the epic co-op season, it's your boy Smoke Dog with Ken. What's up? Yeah. I want more. Adding that to the roster. We haven't even got the first yet, bro. We just got to go. We didn't even have our first tag team. That's it. Unless you've been doing it without me. If we did, we probably had one match. If that.
And the Suns making a a change here. Jones checked in. Since we have a chance, let's see the player of the week for the Western Conference. Bronny James.
Oh, it's been so much fun to watch him on the offensive end
probably
recently.
a play now,
He's
Matt.
really his team's engine on that end of the floor, sparking plays and helping them find open shots and big points.
And so J.J. Redick calls for the timeout. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players.
With the offense reeling, coach has to get these guys on the same page.
And to me, they're just taking too many tough
Man,
shots.
y'all, I know y'all want to see some action. Just give me a second, y'all. Go nowhere.
Confidence just isn't there.
And now that we have a minute, let's take a look at the best shooting teams in the association.
Better
Number
believe
one,
it.
Los Angeles.
The smart offensive moves this team makes helps them open up the floor and find great looks. That's how they've secured such an impressive shooting percentage.
Booker against Doncic. First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes played so far. Outside Reeves, clock at 6. Doncic, a screen on Beal. James finds Hayes. That falls. Nice feed that time from James.
You know, like his dad, Bronny James is calibrated to keep his teammates involved.
Dunn outside.
You know, the question is, do you leave him in? A third foul this early could spell trouble.
Jones.
What's that? Is that a transition?
He's checked in for Los Angeles. Vincent comes in for
and they took out. All right, why they gonna take out Doncic?
About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Here's Jones. Cans it with nobody near him.
Yeah, Tyus Jones getting into that mid-range game. Very opportunistic right there.
And we've got a timeout called by J.J. Redick. He wants to review the game plan.
You gotta fix the minutes on that. That's what it is. Like, we just gotta give Doncic, like, no lie, like 30-something minutes. You feel me? Like a real starter.
And the Lakers with some changes. James is checked in for LeBron. And Doncic is subbed in for Vincent.
James is checked in for LeBron.
And here's Doncic. 33 points last game. 1:44 left in the first quarter here.
Couldn't
all right.
quite line that one
Not
up.
gonna hit the middies
Just
too.
gotta shake it off and move on to the next one.
And Kevin
Thank you.
Durant
Come
is
again.
arguably the greatest scoring forward ever. What makes KD so incredible, Doris?
BA, this game better go
Good
into
save.
triple
Shot,
overtime.
love it.
I've got to list everything that makes this
Good
guy
shot.
special.
Good shot.
Size, elite shooting, ability
Ronnie.
to handle the ball at 7 feet, put it on the deck, get past,
Good
finish in
shot,
traffic,
man.
rebound. You need me to guard every single position on the defensive end? I can do that. I could go on all night. How much time we got, BA?
One of the all-time greats, Kevin Durant.
That boy just must really do that.
Getting out to a nice lead. Great flow and great execution.
Yo, what's up, awesome?
James deciding where to go with it.
Oh, that was nasty. LeBron James, Bronny James with the dunk.
AT&T 5G slam cam.
Whenever DJ gets back from, you know what I'm saying, his internet had went out and stuff, so
55 seconds left in the first
yeah.
quarter.
But I got that heist lined up for you though. You know what I'm saying?
Pass to Dunn.
It's there.
Oh, and that was no question. Powered it
That's
down.
all right.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish.
Come on, man.
44 seconds left in the first quarter here. Lakers trail by 6. Here's Doncic. And Doncic hammers it home.
I'll tell you, Luka Doncic makes tough shots look easy. Boy, that close
Yeah,
to
I haven't got back on with
contact. Nice.
as you can see. Alright, bet.
Here's Booker.
Yeah, don't stop, boy. We out here balling. Me and they get out here balling.
Richards, the pass to Durant. Launches it. The Lakers with a rebound. Boy, this team is on a heater right now. 16 wins in a row, and they've shown no signs of slowing down.
What an absolute joy to watch. This team is playing a beautiful brand of basketball right now. Everything about it. The athleticism, the basketball skill, the intelligence, the heart, the toughness, the commitment. These guys have been extraordinary.
Dunn, the pass to Booker. With 4 on the clock. Rejected by Doncic. And a good game so far as we conclude the first quarter. Phoenix out in front. They lead by 2. And
2 blocks. So far. Hey, that one, that 3-point shot one.
going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far.
We got it close, y'all. We got it close. 13 to 15.
Points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Suns.
Nice.
Man, I'll say this. I mean, the mid-range jumper has been a huge weapon for them offensively. Just tremendous so far.
Yeah, and in addition, their ball movement has really unleashed their offense. Boy, they've been fun to watch.
And so in the game for the Lakers, LeBron and Vanderbilt, your small and power forwards. Connect is out there with Luka Doncic. And it's Finney Smith in at the center position. Pass to Dunn. Takes the 3. It's hauled in by Luka Doncic.
And that closeout certainly made a difference.
Well, no question. He altered that shot, and most of the time, that's just as good as blocking.
Green.
Nails it from beyond the arc.
Green.
And we're almost halfway through the group stage. Do coaches start thinking a little bit about how tiebreakers might come into effect here?
You know, maybe. Point differential is the second tiebreaker after head-to-head record. So that might be in the back of their minds. You're going to want to make sure you put up some big numbers in the group stage if you can.
Vanderbilt finds Doncic from the arc. And Los Angeles, another 3.
And what's working here, each guy is willing to make the next pass.
And Mike Budenholzer decides to call a timeout. He'll take the opportunity to regroup.
I'm telling you, got a 8-0 run, and we just caught up and took the lead.
Martin, he's checked in for the Suns. And here's a look at some numbers for Devin Booker.
He's been really dialed in from deep during these last 5 games. Looking assertive and in control every time he rises up to shoot from beyond the 3-point line. And it's been fun to watch.
Pass to Jones. Looking to end the run. Vanderbilt pulls it in.
Everything right except the finish. Have to keep focused all the way through the play.
Doris, in terms of assist-to-turnover ratio, Tyus Jones normally leads the league.
B.A., this guy is such a steady hand at the lead guard position. Tyus always makes excellent decisions, plays within himself, and plays mistake-free basketball.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Bradley Beal is settling in as one of multiple stars in Phoenix. He said, "It's been an adjustment for sure. You go from being very ball dominant to now you share the dominance, and it's a sacrifice and also an adjustment of learning a totally different role." Ryan says it's a process.
Gotcha. Should have been an hour.
Good point. Thanks, Allie.
And they're building on their lead, doing whatever they can to
it looked like it. That's good. Okay.
Had
to get it right there in the angle.
Matchups and then going at them.
Suns trail by 10. Beal surveying the D.
Oh, wow.
Off target at the rim.
It's obvious they're becoming frustrated. Nothing seems to be going their way.
It's just been one of those games, and they need to find a way to turn it around before it gets completely away from them.
We were there for 5-5. Damn.
Off assist.
Excuse me, Mr. James.
Budenholzer decides to call a timeout.
Mike Budenholzer.
Give him a breather and talk things over. Yeah.
That's just in case they try to. Yeah, good thinking. Because we don't want to waste all our timeouts. You know, we need it. You know what I'm saying? Why not? These pops in there. All right.
Some changes for Phoenix.
Ooh.
Kevin Durant comes in for Dunn, and it's Booker in for Jones. All right, for those just joining
they
us,
did not left it.
2.5 minutes into the second.
Why not?
Pass to Booker to win the cold spell. Ooh,
oh, wow.
Booker doing Booker things.
He shitted on me with that. He shitted on me with that.
Hachimura, the pass to James. Hey, it's James slamming it down.
As of this moment, they look absolutely unstoppable.
Boy, it looks like their confidence
Man,
is
he
at
did
an
a Euro
all-time
dunk.
high, just feeding off each other right now.
Booker fires from way outside. Rebound by the Lakers.
I know that he has the ability
Yeah,
and
did
confidence
a
to
Euro.
sink that shot. But better luck next time, maybe.
And for most guys, I think you only want to take that shot if you hit a few in a row. That is absolutely a heat check.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Durant against Hachimura. Shoots from the right block. And that one's long. The Lakers lead by 14. And here's Doncic outside. Plumlee pulls down the board. Booker with it. Now Doncic defending. To the middle. Martin, the pass to Durant.
Get out of here.
James with the rebound. And James has got the ball here for the Lakers. In the second quarter, they've given up just 3 points.
Well, they're winning largely because of this guy's play. He has been sensational.
Los Angeles shooting their first free throw of the night here. Phoenix making a switch here. Richards
Bro,
has
just
checked
for
in.
the step move or some shit. He just threw it in there as he got five, bro. That was amazing. That was the best that one I ever seen.
You know, there were some who questioned his ability at this level. Bronny starting to earn every minute he's getting.
Doncic against Booker. Martin outside. To end the run. And he lays it in. Richards has gotten his second bucket on the night.
Well, deliver the pass where your teammate can do something
That's
with
nuts.
it nice.
Los Angeles leading by 15. Pass to James. James, left side. And it's James with the jam.
LeBron James goes high in the air.
James
and
to James for the
absolutely no
jam.
doubt about how that's going to end.
There's 47 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Booker, the pass to Martin. Jacks up a three. Booker, no good.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Here's Doncic. Fires the three. Kevin Booker. The ball's knocked loose. It's stolen by James.
That's you.
And it's James with the jam.
And what a great game for young Bronny James. Trying to etch his own legacy in this league. And of course, tonight helps.
That was great.
And Luka Doncic is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
You better not take me out.
17 seconds left in the first half.
I ball Reeves for a little bit.
Three-pointer, Beal on target from range.
Ain't
This
never
guy shoots it with such tremendous efficiency. Bradley Beal provides the most important thing in the NBA, and that's floor spacing.
And here's Reeves outside. That one is off.
Ah, come on with that late shit.
And so a pretty lopsided game for the first half. It's Los Angeles up by 16. Well, now we have some time to check in with Allie LaForce. Allie.
Hey, thanks. KD, a slow start. How do you improve defensively?
We got to control the pick and
Yeah,
roll.
they had us down, y'all. We was we're down 3-9, and now
They started missing in the second half, but I think we had a good group to start the game.
Back to you.
Thank you, Allie. Good stuff. We will be right back after this break for the beginning of the third quarter.
They're thinking about the shot.
Welcome to halftime. First up, let's check out what games are tipping off tonight. Look, I know this is going off topic, but during the first half, we were doing some dribbling drills. So, Kenny, as the point guard here, I want you to rank our handles.
Okay, obviously first is me. Second, I'll get that to you, Ernie. Third, I'll go with our IT guy. He really surprised me. Then you, Shaq.
There's no way I'm after Ernie.
Shaq, if you want to be better, you can be.
And let's move on now to those first two quarters. Talk about a tough start for the Phoenix Suns.
Yeah, their defensive effort uninspiring. Kenny's acting career.
Oh, okay. I'm not even going to go through the films that you in. Stay in your lane, brother. Stay in your lane.
Thanks for tuning in. Now it's time to head back over to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
$71% as a team. 71% as a team. That's
and as we dive into the second half, we'll
freaking
find out
outrageous.
if the next two quarters are any different from the first two.
It's
So
crazy.
far, it's been a runaway. Well, Grant, you were an excellent defender in your
You're the
day.
number-
So who was the toughest player you had to guard?
Well, there were so many great players, Michael, LeBron. But let's talk about the late, great Kobe Bryant. I mean, he really had no weaknesses. And even if you defended him perfectly,
You see my dude, how he hesitating, like, what the fuck?
Booker and Beal are the talented
He's
back.
bugging out. Oh,
Nick
he
Richards
burned him.
out there with Kevin Durant.
He burned him.
Martin in at
He
the
just
small
got burned.
forward
Yep,
position.
flexing
That's
muscles
who's out
up,
there
Brian.
for
You
Phoenix.
just,
And there's
Nope,
no
let me get that, let me get that.
James is an impressive athlete. I just love seeing
Oh,
him
damn. You want to ride me? Not throwing the ball, though. You want to ride me? You're not throwing the ball, though. I'm just saying, no. You're no champ.
Well, Doris, you talk about a guy who forces you to play at his pace. That's Luka Doncic.
Oh, my goodness, B.A., there's no question. He's got tremendous patience. He's in complete command of the tempo of the game. But maybe my favorite aspect is how he manipulates the game to get defenders off balance.
And the first one at the line is good.
Luka Doncic has established himself as a perennial candidate for MVP. He controls the game with the basketball in his hands. He is an incredible driver, and he makes the game easy for the guys around him.
Booker finds Martin. Back to Booker. Pass to Richards. It's Beal on the wing. And here's Martin. 5 to shoot.
Oh!
And that one's good.
You can see the level
That's
of
crazy.
Bradley Beal
Come on,
draws.
you
That is so
put
heavy
that
finding
thing.
the open teammate.
And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for Los Angeles. That'll wrap up this short 2-game road trip.
What?
Oh, got that one up
Nice
quick.
shot.
James has got 21 points in the game.
Well, he's been shooting it so well because he's been so active, moving and working to get high percentage shots.
Martin takes it in. That's good. And so Durant with the assist.
Kevin Durant sees the game as well as any player, and with his size and vision, that combination is lethal.
Doncic passes to James. Here he
Good
goes.
shit.
That one's good for 2.
We call that one the inside out, yo.
3 for 3, terrific play calling, everything clicking out of the gates here.
Beal outside. Pass to Richards. Here's Martin. Pure from 3-point range. Martin's got 9.
This is the area of greatest improvement in Mr. Bradley Beal's game. How about the growth in his passing? Wow.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Well, the slam dunk is arguably pro basketball's signature play. And forward Nicholas Batum said, growing up, you have so much joy in dunking. You're one of the few people in the world
tell
that
you what, they
can.
gave Bronny a hell of a
Father Time
fucking
marches
dunk.
on, and like most vets, he's come to grips with the reality. He said, my body told me, no more, bro.
Well, leave that to the youngsters now, right? All right, Allie, thanks.
You know, missed that one, but still a really good start coming off the break. 3 for 4 now.
The 3.
Oh, come
Phoenix with the
on.
rebound.
And that's their first miss after hitting 4 in a row to start the half.
Deflects the pass. Oh, it's stolen by Hachimura. Here's James.
Oh, with the reverse dunk.
Oh, did you see that? They're
He
handling
holding
the
on to the
contact
rim.
so well. Ronnie James using that solid build of his to finish strong inside.
Los Angeles leading by 22. Doncic on the wing. Booker defending. Oh, nice shot by Doncic.
And his fantastic
Oh, that was
performance
a
from
two.
the last game has carried over to tonight.
No, I think that's the one thing every player is searching for. Consistency.
Need to get that 3-point
They're
percentage
giving
up.
this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
Dunn, he's
They
checked
hold
in
it.
for Martin. Finney Smith
Gotcha.
checked in for Los Angeles. And Luka Doncic is going to pick up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game. 1:57 left in the third quarter. Inside. And he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
Well, terrific secondary playmaker. Beal with a nice find.
Hayes with a screen on Booker. From deep, here's Doncic. And he
come
can't get
on.
that one.
I'll tell
Nice
you, it
going,
has
dig
not
it.
been this guy's best night,
Thank you,
but
bro.
the teammates have been there to pick up the
Man.
slack. Love it.
Well, Doris, you look back over the
Oh,
history of the
shit.
NBA, hard to find a better scorer than KD.
Oh, BA, he is unequivocally on the short list of the greatest scorers the league has
Oh,
ever
boy,
seen.
Luka,
You
boy.
think about guys when you think about KD.
I don't know what the fuck is
guys
going
that
on
can
with Luka
create their
tonight.
own shot and hit from anywhere on the floor. You
Good D.
couple that with the size and the release point and the skill with the ball. Kevin Durant is a problem, folks.
Oh, that's late.
Another miss by Doncic.
Right now trying to get into a rhythm, but so far this
4 of
quarter
12.
he is struggling to
Gotta
make
clean that
anything
shit
go
up.
down.
Pass to Richards. And he goes up strong with a one-handed jam.
Sometimes a player is born with a passer's mindset. He deals it with conviction.
Here's James. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. James has got 29.
You know, they're really being bullied right now defensively. 8 of the last 10 points have come from inside.
The Suns have gotten 5 of 8 shots to go in the third. Pass to Booker from outside the arc. He buries it from 3. Booker's got 11 points.
Boy, Devin Booker, one of the elite scorers in the NBA. The sweet spot, the corner 3 by D. Book.
Hayes with a screen. And Doncic puts up a deep 3. And he
Yeah,
can't answer
slightly
back.
over.
3-pointer
That's
off
like
line.
that, slightly over.
Tough go for him in this quarter. You can see how desperately he wants to get things started. He just can't make a shot.
For 3, Durant. They get it back. Now here's Doncic. For 3, James. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target.
Hey, that shit would have been lit to hear that motherfucking announcer go crazy. You know he was going to go crazy, right? He was going to go crazy. Fucking Luka, man.
And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
Nothing better than chemistry, right? Working together to create a bucket.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. And so in the game for the Lakers, LeBron and Vanderbilt, your small and power forwards. Luka Doncic is out there with Connect, and it's Finney Smith in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
Drains the triple.
The defense has to know they're going to get a steady
that
diet
boy
of
is
3-point
badly in the
shooting
hole.
from Luka.
He owes.
Pass to Booker. Martin with the ball. Picked up by James. It's going to be on LeBron James. That's his first foul of the game.
Some little shit cut out.
Here's Jones.
Well, this is the kind of effort you want to see from Luka Doncic. We know how good he is offensively. Right there playing solid D.
And it's stolen by Plumlee. Pass to Jones. Takes a three. Yes! And it's Booker with the setup. Booker's got his 4th assist with that last one.
And just sinks it over the taller defender. That's why you have to crowd shooters on the perimeter.
Today's player is not intimidated by size. You even give them a sliver of a window, and they're going to make that shot.
And here's Doncic outside.
Thank
and
you.
The Lakers hit again from
Damn, thank you. That was nice.
Now from behind the arc, 2 in each half, making an impact.
Oh, it's stolen by Doncic. Down low.
Good take.
And it's Connect missing.
Wow.
For Phoenix,
Good
they've
take.
gotten just 1 shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the 4th. Jones, his shot is good. Jones has got 5 points in the quarter.
Tyus Jones showing an ability to finish in close. How
Great
about
game.
the use of the angle right there?
And we've got a timeout called by
I
J.J.
just
Redick.
wish
He
my
wants their game plan to
boy
be
had a better
crystal clear at
shooting
this point.
percentage, but you know, every game can't be a, you know what I'm saying, a fucking 6 for 12 or whatever the fuck.
Some changes for Phoenix. Richards is checked in for Plumlee. Kevin Durant comes in for Dunn. And it's Beal in for Jones.
3 minutes, 22 seconds left, 20 points. I don't think they're looking too good, guys.
Los Angeles leading by 20. Doncic, a screen on Martin. James attacking. And
Ooh.
slam dunked by James.
Yeah, he may be young, but you can't give Bronny a look at the rim.
And we're about 2 minutes into the 4th now. Pass to Martin. Shoots from 14. Hachimura with a rebound.
Listen, if you're that wide open, you have to take the shot, even if it's not your favorite.
Doncic with it.
Ain't why they
Martin
push me
picks
out
him
like
up.
that.
Hachimura with a screen on Martin. And here's Doncic outside. And it's Phoenix with a rebound.
You know what? They fucking haters. Yeah, shit.
Well, you look at the so-called super teams that have been assembled in recent years. A lot of cautionary tales.
Yeah, I mean, teams giving up their draft picks for the better part of a decade to bring in a star. It can get ugly really fast if things don't work out. A shot James just continues to work on. Nice execution off the catch there.
Pass to Beal. Richards with it. Durant surveying the D. Durant draws the double. 6 on the shot clock. This one for 3. And the Suns miss again.
Look, I know he wanted to answer with a 3 of his own, but you gotta play smarter. Play your game, not theirs.
Here's Doncic. And it's Martin with the rebound. The Suns have gone 2 for 7 from the field here in the 4th. Not great. It's Beal on the wing. Over James. And the Suns miss again. For Los Angeles, they've gone 4 of 7 from the field in the 4th quarter. And slam dunked by James.
And what a complete performance we saw from them. A dominant win in every way for the Lakers.
And you don't usually see this kind of blowout, but tonight they delivered the punishment.
I mean, what's so impressive is they never wavered in their approach. They just kept at it and showed they were without a doubt the better team.
And for the year, this will give them win number 17.
It's just a great matchup for them. And they're looking for the 4-game season sweep in their next meeting.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for Bronny James.
Anytime they needed a bucket, they'd put the ball in his hands and say, go make a play. It was impressive
Yeah, the
to
homeless
watch.
shelter with the fucking all the base out of the fucking
Reeves the
shot.
pass to James. Going inside. And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Booker.
KD, chill out.
And the Lakers going with a whole new group out there. Goes up off the inbound. And slam dunk by James.
What a performance tonight. Getting a win like this on the road is such a boost.
You've got to be able to block out all distractions in enemy territory. This team did a tremendous job staying focused on the task at hand.
Martin with the bucket.
Well, this is about unselfishness. Kevin Durant is a great scorer, but right now he's getting his teammates cooking.
Vincent passes to Finney-Smith. There's 25 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. Buries it from 3.
Showing us that killer instinct right now. No letting the foot off the gas for them.
And you want to save your best for last. Tonight,
Oh,
they
demon, boy. Oh, Lord. Hey.
Some staggering display of rage here. I mean, that took some serious confidence.
For 3, James. And Los Angeles, another 3.
Coming down the stretch, they've leaned on the perimeter game.
Boy, the three-point arc has been a major factor in what they've done here tonight. You love the aggressiveness.
Oh, they get a hand on it. So we see the Lakers taking the W here. That win brings them to a 3-0 start for the group play stage of the NBA Cup.
And now they're focused on getting a clean sweep over their team. Moving on to knockout rounds.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Doris Burke,
Definitely
Valley
gotta check the
LaForce, and
stats.
Grant Hill, and our entire crew, this is Brian Anderson.
Ronnie
Thanking
James
you
Jr.
for tuning in.
Player of the
And
game.
now, time for
Ooh,
our
the big
player
goes
of the
down.
game.
They better have put that
Ronnie
in there.
James.
Yeah, nah. I don't even want to see it. I really want to see it. Oof, baby. 4:15.
Yeah, that problem was perfect.
4 steals.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you would have made some of those threes, you could have been player of the game. So with the stats you had, you just at 4:15, man. Shit. That boy Duncan was not feeling this game today.
I want to see how that hurt my season stats. Let me check your season stats. There we go. Not bad. Shooting 45% for the 3-point line. Yeah.
Ronnie 6'3".
LeBron James shooting 62% from the 3-point line.
5'9" and 6'3". Go for it.
I gotta get that shit up. I gotta get it up. Especially if I wanna get some kind of stats for the year. Accolades or whatever they call it. Ooh. Good night, T.
Yeah. Late.
The Lake Show. I like that jersey. We're gonna go with the purple. A little bow full start. And I like the purple with the Lake Show.
Like the purple and purple.
Yeah.
You like the purple and purple.
The purple with the purple with the and those Nikes, they look fresh. Fresh to death. So we're playing against Mr. Chris Paul, Stephon Castle, Devin Vassell, Keldon Johnson, and Victor Wembanyama.
play with the old school players, so that way we could have been playing against Jordan and them, bro.
We could do a season in the Jordan era.
No, I mean playing against them.
Playing in the Jordan era. Yeah.
You said what, baby, about Jordan?
Like, we were playing the Jordan era. There's the Stephen Curry era. There's the Jordan era. There's the Kobe era. We're playing the Jordan era. We don't have to play with Jordan, but we're playing his era, so we definitely gonna be balling against him. You get what I'm saying?
Oh yeah. I'm talking about like how we play now. Just we pick an old school team.
Yeah, this is my era.
Against what I'm saying, whatever old school team decides to pop up, because right now.
Let me show you watch. Let me show you. Look. Right? See this? You see what we're doing right here? It's the same thing as if we were to do this. Watch. I know exactly what you're talking about. Hold on, guys. We're gonna show you guys how to look. You see the MyEras? That's what we're playing right now, right? Hold on, right here. So bam. So all we gotta do is go to my NBA, pick a new one, and they're gonna ask us what era we want to go to. So we're gonna choose the Michael Jordan era. You get me? Now, we don't have to play with the Chicago Bulls, but we are gonna play in his era, so we can play against the GOAT.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is,
and it's gonna be the same thing.
Same team we have. Like the Lakers, Bronny, and
Oh, you want to mix it up?
Yeah,
Oh, you want to mix it up?
bro. That would be better. I like playing with the old school players, but what I'm saying is like I want to be able to play with like the Lakers, like what we got now.
Modern versus old school.
Yeah, we end up playing against
I'm talking about modern versus old school.
Shit out of nowhere, like, oh man, damn, they in the roster. You know what I'm saying? You would be like, oh yeah.
Maybe there is a way you can mix and match. All you gotta do is just make a Jordan build and put him in Chicago. Yeah, we literally give them the same exact stats, same exact build, height, everything. Same thing. Yeah, that's peep peep peep. There you go. And move it. Bada bing, bada boom. See this guy. And he wants to use it now, man. Don't forget about it. Look at that piece, boy. Ooh, y'all gonna see him come back out soon, guys.
2-level score. That's fucked up, man. Why am I doing 2-level score? And the only shots you'll do from making half court.
This game, my boy better be like 100%.
Better come out, otherwise Oakland switch to LeBron, and it's gonna be Bronny and LeBron, and Duncan's gonna be on the bench.
I gotta get that shit up for the season, dog. If I expect to make it to the 3-point contest,
right?
Can't have low percentage thinking I'm gonna make the 3-point contest. You know what I'm saying? I know you gonna make it. You know, I want to be right there with you, baby. Then you gonna be in 3-point contest. Man, again, I'm pretty sure we're gonna be going up against Steph. Maybe Damian Lillard, probably down the bench with Kyrie Irving, for sure.
Probably try to put LeBron in the Bronny in the dunk contest.
Oh yeah, has he been dunking? Yeah. Oh yeah, no, he's definitely going in. He's definitely going in the dunk contest. You gotta move your thing over there, though. They need to activate the Lake Show.
Hi, everyone. Time to get into it. NBA action on 2K Sports. Alongside Greg Anthony, Coach Stan Van Gundy, and our reporter, the Hall of Famer, David Aldridge, I'm Kevin Harlan. And tonight, we'll be joined by the man with his finger on the pulse of the NBA. No one better than Shams Charania. Shams, it is so great to have you courtside with us.
Well, Kevin, thank you so much. Talking basketball is what and honestly, we were born to do, so let's do it.
And look at the guys by our side, man. We all love this game. Let's go right into it. Here we are in November. Let's see how things are shaking out in the West early in the season. Look at the Lakers. A terrific position for them as they hold up that illustrious top spot, but it's a long season, as we all know. And, of course, there's the Spurs, 2 spots down.
And I think for the Lakers, they've been taking no prisoners here in the early part of the season. It's been a very fast start and a lot of focus for this group.
Yeah, and it's to no one's surprise. This is a well-run, well-coached organization. They have a strong culture. They're going to be a tough out for anyone.
Here are the starters for Los Angeles. You've got Austin Reeves. James is out there with Rui Hachimura. Then there's Luka Doncic, and it's Hayes in at center. And for the Spurs, Johnson and Wembanyama make up the 4 and the 5. In the backcourt, it's the veteran Paul paired with Castle. And it's Vassell in at the 3 spot. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there. And since the Phil Jackson era, Shams, the Lakers are now on their 7th. I can't even believe I'm seeing it. 7th coach in the last 14 seasons. What a turnstile that has been.
They're keeping us reporters busy.
You're gonna still doing it. Just pass it back and I'm gonna pass it back to you. Oh, no, yeah.
To me, it's all about stability now moving forward with the Lakers. I do believe they intend to give their new head coach plenty of opportunities over the next few seasons to continue to coach and continue to be the coach for the long term. You have to figure out the recipe of success, not only now but moving forward. And the Lakers, from what I'm told, want to give their new head coach the opportunity to build for the long run.
And I love what you said, the word stability. They need it in LA. And with an update from the sideline.
You know when you have a bad game like that, sometimes it fucks with you.
Well, I caught up with Greg Popovich. Undoubtedly, their defensive focus is trying to limit Luka Doncic. Coach told me Luka is a great player who impacts the game on so many levels. No one has been able to shut him down.
Ooh, I could have went and done that thing with that spin.
Make him work for everything. We'll see how they handle one of the toughest matchups in the NBA. Guys?
Thanks so much, David.
Come on, son.
And so it's Paul bringing it up for the Spurs. The last time these 2 clubs came together was also in this building, with an unfortunate ending for the home team.
And in that one, I thought the guys were out of sync offensively. And on the defensive end, a failure to communicate.
Yeah, they just look totally lost. And it's a great finish!
I love it. I love when they get high, bro.
Looking like his old man out
he
there.
He dunked over Wemby.
Nice
he just
job
dunked over Wemby. And
the moment on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Hey, Shams, I know you're connected throughout the NBA into a lot of front offices, but have you ever thought about maybe shifting gears a little bit and working for a team?
There is always intrigue into something like that, Kevin, but I've seen how tough the environment can be, and honestly, it is really much more fun to be talking to you on this side of the media world and the media equation of the NBA. But listen, there's always intrigue with the front office.
And a lot of opportunities. I know
nice.
But thank you for your honesty.
That was a nice move, though. I like that.
The Los Angeles Lakers winning their last game against the Suns. Pass to Johnson from deep. Rebound the Lakers. And this team has been on a very impressive 17-game winning streak. They are red hot right now.
Well, just to be able to be on the call and see these guys in person is a real treat. They've been the talk of the NBA during this streak. The question now becomes, can they sustain the focus and level of intensity? They are looking quite comfortably in control, so it's going to be interesting to see.
Barnes is checked in for San Antonio. Vassell kicks to Johnson. Pass to Wembanyama. Good, and it's Johnson with the assist that time.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
You know, Shams, I don't know how many kids grow up thinking they're going to be an NBA insider. But clearly that is something that you probably thought about at one time or another. Did you think that was going to be your path?
Kevin, I knew at the age of 16 years old what I wanted to do, and this path I wanted to take an insider for the NBA because I loved playing basketball, I loved writing, and I had a genuine passion for transactions, for the behind-the-scenes stories, to be able to tell that story to the fans. I feel like I am one of the fans. That's why I feel like I can relate to the fans, and so that's what inspired me mostly to take this career path that I took.
I got to listen all this damn shit.
Kevin, appreciate you so much.
Wake
Just
up,
know
Mr.
the
Luka
stories keep coming.
The drive by James.
Again,
And out of bounds as the Spurs gain possession. And right now, a brief look at the power rankings here at the end of November. It's interesting to see how the teams compare. You look at San
It's
Antonio.
good they didn't step out of his crazy. I mean, he was on the rim. I mean, it was close to 3, maybe.
Top 5.
And when you look at the Lakers, they just kind of burst out of the gate here with some fire, feeling disrespected by pundits who overlook them as a top team.
Here's what San Antonio's going with right now.
Okay, my bad. See, that's what it is, man. I don't know why they give me reads.
Subbed in for Johnson. And so James will bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. Trailing by 4. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him. And that sends Bronny James to the free throw line. It's going to be on Devin Vassell. Lakers shooting their first free throw of the game right now. San Antonio making a switch here. Castle's checked in. The Lakers also changing it up. Dorian Finney-Smith comes in for Jackson Hayes. And Vanderbilt subbed in for Hachimura.
And what you love about Bronny James is his defense-first mindset. Whether he's at the point of attack or playing off the ball, he's a disruptor.
Pass to Vassell. Latrey. Vanderbilt with the rebound. Los Angeles has gotten just 2 of 6 to fall from three-point range so far in the first. Reeves can't hit. Spurs have gone 5 of 9 from the field here in the first. And the call will be against Bronny James. That is his first foul of the game. San Antonio making a switch here. Branham's checked in. The Lakers also with a sub. Doncic is checked in. 35 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Pass to Branham. Again, the miss by the Spurs. The Lakers trail. Swiped it away. And here we go. Fast break. Barnes has got it. Vanderbilt with the block. Now, here's Doncic. And finished off by Doncic.
Thank you.
Ooh, that's an old-fashioned rim rack.
Just a remarkable gem. These fans' jaws are on the ground right now. Doncic with the steal. Knocks it loose. One quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. Lakers on top. They're up by 1. Stay. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And what stands out to you from the Lakers in this one?
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
Yeah, they dictated the pace to this point, looking to run at every opportunity.
You'll see Barnes and Sohan playing forward. Then it's Castle. And it's Branham in at the shooting guard position. So that's who San Antonio starts the second. And the influx of international players continues to just fill these rosters in the NBA. And Shams, it has truly become a global league.
It's truly a beautiful thing, right, Kevin? We want sports to bring people together, to really galvanize communities, no matter your ethnicity, no matter your gender, anything. And now I really feel we're breaking down a lot of barriers in the world.
I think so.
I think 3 of the top 5-6 players. We got Doncic. You know, we got Porzingis, of course, who was such a nice player, but Antetokounmpo and Jokic. I mean, the names go on and on of key contributors to winning teams.
You have to make a case that the world team against the U.S. team, if they were ever stacked against each other, that would be a heck of a game.
You and I would pay for the ticket, wouldn't we? I would pay to watch that.
I'm willing and able to pay immediately, Ken. Sign me up. When are we going?
Come on, son.
Beyond the arc. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. So, Shams, when the league brought in that 65-game played rule, it sure seemed to motivate players to suit up.
Those awards aren't just about prestige.
Look at Hezzy in the spin and the move.
And every summer, we're going to see records set for the biggest contract in NBA history. Every summer that goes by, and that certainly has an effect on players wanting to play and players being in the lineup. Now with the 65 games played rule, there is an incentive for all NBA teams and different accolades.
Yes, well said. Some changes for the Lakers. Jackson Hayes, he's checked in for Dorian Finney-Smith. James comes in for James. And it's Austin Reeves in for Connect. That's tipped and stolen by James. On the wing, Doncic. From downtown. Vanderbilt kicks to Doncic. Here's the three. Doncic sticking it from way outside.
Thank you, Brody.
Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for the Lakers.
Well, so far they've done a great job of reading the offense and repeatedly putting themselves in the right place to interrupt the play and force turnovers.
And guys, they've also done a great job generating offense from their defense, forcing turnovers and making the defense pay for those mistakes.
And the call will be against Bronny James. That'll be his second foul of the game. And Shams, nothing gets to work out like your phone. We're talking NBA. We're watching this game. We got this great group here courtside. You've got two phones working, and I'm sure there's a third hidden in your bag. Can you estimate how many texts do you send and receive a day? Is there even a number we can put with that?
Kevin, how many texts do you get a day related to NBA info? You're coming at me. You know the job is, it's hundreds of messages flooding my phone on a daily basis, and the screen time usually in busy seasons tends to be closer to 18 to 20 hours, but this is what we sign up for. This is what we love to inform the audience.
Oh, and I know you love every second.
Slightly early, see this shit?
Trail by 7.
He is killing me, bro.
We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Top of the key jumper, no good. And Reeves has got the ball here for the Lakers. Here's Hayes out to Doncic. Takes a three. Rebound by Sohan.
Well, you can't question his confidence from out there, but it's not falling. Maybe time for a different approach.
It's not looking good so far. Gotta clean that shit up.
Three-pointers right on target.
They're having more success from three-point range here in the second after a rough first quarter from deep.
Lakers leading by 4. And here's James outside. The shot comes out.
He has been a couple days.
You know he wanted to come right back with the three of his own.
And James picks up the foul. And that'll be his third foul so far. A different look now for San Antonio.
They putting in Vincent.
Vassell, he's checked in for Jeremy Sohan. Castle comes in for Harrison Barnes. And it's Paul in for Jordan McLaughlin. And then for the Lakers, Hachimura is checked in for Vanderbilt. LeBron comes in for James. And Vincent subbed in for Doncic. Lakers have gotten exactly half their shots to go down here in the what a great move inside.
That is incredible.
And what an explosive finisher LeBron is, rocking the rim whenever he goes up like that.
And Shams, what an absolute delight it has been having you courtside with all of us tonight. Thank you so much for taking time to join us. It has been a true pleasure.
Thanks so much for the invite. I can't wait to do it again sometime. I'm honored. I'm privileged.
Oh, we are going to... LeBron does it again.
And once James catches fire, just keep feeding the beast. It is that simple.
And timeout is called by Greg Popovich. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. Some changes for the Lakers. James comes in for James. And Doncic is subbed in for Vincent. Spurs trail by 6. Paul kicks to Johnson. Lets it go with the 3. Luka Doncic grabs the miss. For Los Angeles, they've gotten 7 of their 12 field goal attempts to drop here in the second quarter. Up over 50%. There's the triple. San Antonio with the rebound.
Yeah, I swear. Oh my God, it's good.
This quarter, nothing on target.
Los Angeles leading by 6. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Here's James. It falls for his 5th field goal of the night. Now shooting 5 for 8.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
3 for 9 though.
Wembanyama passes to Johnson. Johnson double team. Doncic with the steal.
Thank you.
Puts up a 3. Bangs home the trifecta. And now an 11-point Laker lead.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Yeah, come on. They're just having their way out there and continuing to press the advantage.
And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers.
Boy,
They
not
lead
big
at 11
assistant, my
points
guy.
to end the quarter. They're feeling very confident, shooting the ball with great efficiency and dictating the pace. A chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Here with Greg Popovich. Pop, what do you think was the main issue during the first half?
We didn't make shots.
It ain't about that. I'm trying to get my mind. I'm doing my best here.
Here on 2K Sports.
Thinking about the shot.
It is a wonderful night for basketball and a wonderful time to get a quick, wonderful rundown of how the wonderful West looks early on in this wonderful season. Is that too many wonderfuls?
No, you're wonderful. Check it out, Los Angeles. This team wants to do big things, Shaq-sized things. And I got to say, they're looking almost as dominant as Kenny.
Easy, big fella, but I got to say, they are making it look easy. Here in this early part of the season, at least. And turning back to our first half, things going well, extremely well for the Lakers.
Their bench has impressed. You get a jolt of energy, all that offense. This is a well-rounded roster.
Yeah, team chemistry, a big point of emphasis for this organization. Thanks for spending halftime with us. Time to get it back out to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. It's been a clinic out there by James.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him, really staying focused on quality shots.
Yeah, he's found his spots, been patient with his shot selection, and it's paid off for himself and the team.
So it's the Lakers now. They lead by 11, the largest margin of the game. The Oklahoma City Thunder will be in town for the next one. That game is the first and last of their homestand. Taking a look at the Lakers. Rui Hachimura out there with Jackson Hayes. Then it's Austin Reeves. Then it's James. And it's Doncic in at the point. And the basket by Vassell. Stan, I could talk about coaching with you from morning till night, but what's the most difficult part of coaching that maybe the average fan doesn't know about?
Well, there's probably a lot of things like that, Kevin, so I'll just give you one. When you're coaching a star player who's on the decline a little bit, in his own mind, he's still that guy he was in his best years, but you have to limit his role, not getting as many shots, things like that, and there can be some tension, and it's with a guy that you have huge, huge respect for.
That's a great example. Coaching an aging star. Very different. And it's James missing. Spurs trail by 13. Here's Castle. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's on Bronny James.
And what makes Castle so difficult to guard is that he keeps defenders off balance with this constant change of pace.
These are his third and fourth free throw attempts of the game.
Numbers this year at the line below 70, so when he's getting to the line, not nearly as effective as you'd like.
That free throw, no good. GA, there is a lot to like about the game of Stephon Castle.
Size, playmaking, defensive intensity. I guess the question, is there that one thing that he can do at an elite level? That will be a crucial step if he's to become a star.
James checked in for the Lakers. And the Spurs winning the 2023 lottery, stand, adding the terrific Victor Wembanyama. A franchise changer, it appears.
Yeah, Kevin, the hardest thing, and you need a lot of luck to do it, is to get that guy.
Damn,
the
that
guy
shit
who
like,
can build everything around. There aren't enough of them to go around. Victor Wembanyama is a guy you can build a championship franchise around. Multi-skilled at his size. This guy's going to be a fixture in this league for a long time.
Spurs trail by 11, and James picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
You seen that square by his head? It's big. Right? Yeah, I hit square. I hit square to see what it was doing. Maybe it was supposed to be you.
Here's Paul.
And it's just encouraging to see Luka step up on defense. Must continue to bring that type of intensity.
For the 3. And so the ball's out of bounds. Hachimura touched it last.
And with a chance, let's take a look now at the numbers for Luka Doncic. And his sweet shooting stroke places him in the top 15 league-wide in three-point percentage. You've got to play him tight.
As we've seen, he's a difficult defender to bring
the ball
to be in
the top 5, but
quick feet, quick hands. Always looking to force a mistake. So it's San Antonio now. Vassell wide open. Good, and Paul gets the assist. Vassell's got it back down to single digits for the Spurs. And so Doncic will bring it up for Los Angeles. Here's James. James absorbing hits on the drive.
And defensively, they're on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
San Antonio's gone 2 of 2 from long range in the third quarter so far. And timeout is called by Greg Popovich. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. Dorian Finney-Smith's checked in for Los Angeles. James comes in for James. Wembanyama outside. Pass to Paul. Ice ball movement by San Antonio. Here's Vassell. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Lakers leading by 10. James right side. Paul with the ball. He's picked up by Doncic. Launches it. The Lakers with the rebound. On the wing, James. A three-pointer off the mark. Spurs have gone 2 of 6 from the field here in the third. And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Kevin, thanks. The NBA is looking for greater parity. The Golden State's Draymond Green said, quite frankly, with this new CBA, dynasties are over. We're the last dynasty you'll be able to speak of because of the way this salary cap is set up. Guess we'll see. Kevin?
I hope he's not right, but he may be on to something, David. Thank you. Vassell outside. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
What a throw down by Vassell. This is why he looks to get to the basket.
Here's Doncic. And the dunk by Doncic.
And there is no better way to add to the lead.
Isn't that true, GA?
Let me get by
when
that.
The slam is coming from the point guard.
It shows you're able to attack the rim from any position.
Spurs trail by 13. Ball surveying the floor. Johnson kicks to Vassell. Kicks it out to Paul. Wembanyama, a screen on Doncic. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Luka Doncic.
I didn't even do that. I didn't even hit square though.
A different look.
I didn't even hit square. I swear. Oh wow!
Jeremy Sohan's checked in for Wembanyama. And it's Harrison Barnes in for Chris Paul. And then for the Lakers, Vanderbilt's checked in for Jackson Hayes. LeBron comes in for James. And Vincent subbed in for Luka Doncic.
And he's clearly led the way offensively. The question is, can they ride him and get back into it?
LeBron left side over Barnes. And that one off the back of the rim and in. LeBron's got 16.
The real LeBron, right? That's kind of shots that you take it
to. Perfect game. Incredible. No misses thus far. A major reason they lead.
Hassel misses.
And they've only got a slight edge on the boards, but it just feels a lot bigger.
Vincent misses.
Sorry. Sorry, twice. You seen that? It was a fucking...
Here's LeBron. And out of bounds as San Antonio gains possession. Doncic is checked in for the Lakers. 20 seconds left in the third quarter. Sohan with the ball. Hasn't made one yet. Pass to Champagnie. And here is Barnes. And the lead is down inside single digits.
Well, the defense can't lose track of him. He's just too talented offensively.
It's been
I wanted to make sure I'll be on the thing.
He's been a major threat from three-point range. Got 2 of them to fall in that quarter. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the floor generalship right here? I mean, showing us why they're always in good hands when he's the man in charge.
Well, he really just helps tie this team together. They know they can count on him to set them up.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store for us. Spurs trail by 9. We'll see Barnes and Sohan playing forward. And it's Mamu Kelishvili in at the center. That's who's in the game for the Spurs.
Their three-point percentage has taken a big leap here in this second half.
In the corner, it's James. Three-pointer. And the call will be against Dalton Connect. That is his first foul of the game.
Dangerous from the perimeter. LeBron is definitely a threat from that
I believe so.
San Antonio with the ball.
You didn't commit the foul.
Here's Branham.
That's some bullshit, though. You do that on possession.
Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Lakers leading by 10. The three for Doncic. He doesn't hit that one. Here's Branham. Finney Smith defending. Branham can't get it to go. Los Angeles has gone.
Ooh, Coach, the coach is holding me back. Ain't that so? Coach got a screen on me.
Again, the Lakers.
Nice.
Okay, we talk about this every night. So much great young talent coming into the NBA. Is there one player, though, in particular, who right now stands out to you?
What I have to say, Kevin, Victor Wembanyama, I don't know that we have ever seen a guy of that size do the things that he does. Now, you can say, well, what about Nikola Jokic? Well, Nikola Jokic, first of all, is not Victor Wembanyama's size. Right. And then Victor's handle and his length, the guy's incredible. He's going to be the face of the NBA for a long, long time.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear Greg Popovich talking to his team during the break. His emphasis was for more effort on the defensive end. He said we have to do a better job of communicating and helping each other out. They're getting too many easy looks. Let's make it hard on them. Kevin, they're going to have to if they're going to slow down the hot shooting of their opponent.
Okay, David, thanks. Buries the long-range jumper.
And the defense has to be aggressive with Luka from range. Give him any space, and he is looking to pull.
And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter now. Champagne once again off the mark by San Antonio.
That's Champagne. Give him a glass of water. You need to cool down.
And the assist goes to Doncic.
With the scoopy loop. That's called the scoopy loop, y'all.
And they're getting points. They're getting stops. This is how they'd like to play all the time.
Great example of how to build a lead and then sustain it. You win games on both ends of the floor.
And timeout is called by Greg Popovich. It's a chance for them to regroup and refocus. With a fresh 5 on the floor. Jackson Hayes, he's checked in for the Lakers. Here's Wembanyama. Here's Paul. Yep, that one goes in there.
And with those points, he puts an end to that 10-0 run by the Lakers.
Los Angeles leading by 15. Whistle blows, basket is good.
Hey, that boy gonna be the N1 champ. If they got an award for that, he gonna get it.
James has the strength and solid interior finish.
He probably gonna have the most motherfucking and converted than
one. How the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for Los Angeles.
The rookie of the year.
Their passing has been just exceptional, and it's opened up the floor for them on numerous occasions.
And another thing they've been doing all game long is knocking down the three. Shooting has been a big part of their game plan tonight.
The Lakers have gone 5 of 6 from the field to start the fourth quarter on a roll. And out of bounds as the Spurs gain possession. Here's Paul. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
To the paint. Here's Castle. That drops. Nice feed that time from Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got 4 assists in the game. Here's Doncic. We've got 1:55 left in the game. James, no good.
Yeah, really unlike him to have this guy in the game.
Ball finds Johnson. Back to Paul. Floats it up for Wembanyama. Finishing the alley-oop.
The perfect lob partner. Wembanyama with elite hand-eye coordination.
Ball against Doncic. Over Paul. And it's Doncic missing.
Well, he's more than comfortable in the mid-range, but you can't make him all.
The shot's good.
You like to see Castle creating opportunities for his team.
And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the fourth. Doncic with a screen for James. Ball's knocked loose. Time called here. The Spurs decide.
Man, that was crazy. That was so quick. Beep, beep. Oh, we got it. That's the first time I've ever seen that. That's the first time I've ever seen that shit. That was fun.
Barnes is checked in for Johnson. The Lakers also with a sub. Hachimura, he's checked in for Vanderbilt.
And clearly, we will not be witnessing a spirited comeback tonight, albeit as exciting as that would be. This was an excellent all-around performance for the Lakers.
In the end, they had a better shooting percentage, and that's what made the difference. Sometimes, things go your way. The other team wasn't catching many lucky breaks themselves.
Yeah, and Kevin, not all about luck. I thought their overall shot selection was better.
And in terms of the season record, this is going to be their 18th win overall.
And once the horn sounds, they're going to go up 2-0 in the season series.
And looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Luka Doncic.
Well, what an unselfish display from him tonight. Sharing the ball, creating for others, just beautiful basketball.
Barnes outside. He gets it to fall. That makes it just a single-digit lead.
Well, Sohan is one of those guys that always looks for the next pass.
In the corner, it's James from the arc. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. And the Lakers lead by 12.
They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
It is always a special feeling winning on the road. The degree of difficulty adding to that sense of accomplishment.
And so Doncic will bring it up for L.A. They led by as many as 18 points. For 3.
Come on, oh my God. I would have screamed, dude. That dude was wide open. Slightly late. I don't get it because the time would be the same. I don't know, man.
And again, it's San Antonio with a 3. And they go to the intentional foul.
First personal foul. 6 Second team foul. Substitution on the court.
From deep, James.
Oh,
Shot, no good.
Oh, that would have been dope. They would have made that shit.
And so
They
Los
probably could
Angeles
have made
takes
that
the
shit
win.
for that.
They seem to relish their role as the bad guy here tonight.
You know, Kevin, I sense that as well. I mean, they really did feed off all of that negative energy this crowd was directing at them. I mean, they turned it around and used it as motivation to close out a significant win.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away. Much appreciated, David.
Let's see, man.
And that about wraps it up. So now for Greg Anthony, Stan Van Gundy, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.
Yeah. Six for 18. So Brian was 2 for 8.
I was 3 off of 50%. That's not bad. If I could have made
3 more, 2 more.
3 more, I'd have been 50%. I'd have been 9 to 18. You know.
Yeah, Brian was 10, 10. He didn't miss one field goal or anything like that.
Yeah, LeBron James was. That boy, I'm telling you.
I mean, he can just get a score like that. $23, 65, 51. Yeah, real trying to get this out and everything like.
Oh
so
shit!
take 11 fouls.
Yeah, is this what I think it is? Oh shit! Did it? This the NBA Cup right here. Chevy shit right here, bro.
Okay, I can see.
NBA Cup championship right here, bro.
welcome you to a special night of regular season hoops. This one counts as part of the NBA Cup, along with Grant Hill and Brent Barry, and our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. This is Brian Anderson. Taking a look at some numbers here for Cason Wallace.
And over the last 5 games, his field goal percentage has increased. And you can make a case his confidence as well because of this.
Here are the starters for Oklahoma City. Some serious height in the middle. Holmgren, the 4, Hartenstein, the 5. Cason Wallace out there with Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Williams in at the 3, the small forward. And for the Lakers, they've got Rui Hachimura. Luka Doncic is out there with Austin Reeves. Then there's Jackson Hayes. And it's James in at small forward. And the NBA season is such a grind, Brent. Anything you did in the middle of the year to keep focus?
Well, BA, sometimes it's about shrinking in a little bit and going back to your habits. Continuing to do consistently what it is that's going to prepare you for the best performance. So peeling that stuff away is sometimes really important when the season gets to this point. Now, Gilgeous-Alexander, with that height at his position, allows him to do so many things other guys really pretty much dream of.
And here's Doncic outside. Sinks the tray.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
The coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And currently his numbers are incredible. Averaging almost 33 a game.
He's got the ability to do damage inside and out. SGA's not going to miss that.
And Doncic, here we go. Out to James. The 3. The offensive rebound. From deep. Gets his second attempt to go. Now he's 1 for 2.
And Bronny with an effective play off the ball. He stayed ready. Got his feet
shouts out to everybody that watched that. Take that thumbs up.
Last season, Brett, many believe that SGA was deserving of the MVP award.
Well, he made such a strong case, BA. I mean, finishing in the top 3, that is remarkable. He led that young Thunder team again to the #1 seed in the Western Conference and averaged 36 and 5. He also led the league at 2 steals per game. What a season.
Get that out of here, bitch.
Rejected by Doncic. Doncic on the wing. The 3 ball. The shot no good. The Thunder have gone 3 of 4. Off to a nice start. Here's Williams. And Williams punches it home.
Explosive move from J-Dub. Great athlete.
Los Angeles has gone 2 for 4 from range to start things off. James, a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. And here's Doncic outside. He can't get it to go.
Come on, son.
The Thunder have gone 4 of 5 so far. Looking sharp. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. James with the block. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. And a foul called on the way up.
I'm telling you, he was the #1 king. He is. But that one right there was solidified.
Well, it's hard to deny the talent of Bronny James.
There got to be some kind of accolade for that kid, like the most work and shit like that. I bet.
Take a break. 2 seconds.
Everything you can imagine. Most minutes, most this.
That free throw good from James.
Entering the league with that James last name, lots of pressure on Bronny. But he's a guy who is used to being in the spotlight under the microscope.
Both free throws good from James. Now, if you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Gilgeous-Alexander, a screen on Reeves. Pass to Williams. Lets it go from deep. Counted. All 3 of his attempts have gone in.
Well, you got to be able to shoot fast in the league. So it's nice to see Williams doesn't need a lot of setup time.
And we've got a timeout called by J.J. Redick. Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. at this break, we have a chance to look at the best of the NBA shot blockers this season. Third is Chet Holmgren.
He always makes an impact with his shot blocking. He's a constant
Third
presence
is
around
Chet
the rim.
Holmgren. They should put Luke up in there, man. He been getting blocked like every game.
Lakers trail by 3. Doncic outside. Fires for 3.
Early.
The shot's good on the assist by
Get it.
James. Doncic has got his
So
second
early.
basket of the night.
It's crazy.
Encouraging to see
When you think
Doncic
he's doing it,
sink
it's
the
a fuck
three.
up.
Needs to keep doing this now.
It's a fucker.
Here's
Oh, he got me. He took me.
Alexander.
Oh, boy.
Rebound. Maybe a time
Took me on that. He
rest
took me
him
on
right
that.
now. Just give him a bit of a breather. Try to help him get back on track.
Williams with it. Picked up by James. Pass to Holmgren. Lets a 3 fly. It's not going to go that time.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that open.
Well, it's rare to see a young player as efficient as Jalen Williams, Brent.
Yeah, it's been remarkable, especially when you factor in that this guy is relied on for a lot of shooting. I mean, his shooting volume is very high. This is a blossoming star for this team. I'm not sure
Good job,
put
Jackson.
a ceiling on what that potential is.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian, the Thunder have some grit. Coach Mark
Come
Daredevil
on.
said we compete, and on nights we aren't, we get back to that very quickly. The competition level and the willingness to do it together is the foundational piece. Brian?
All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thank you.
Oh, that jumper is so pure. Gilgeous-Alexander with great confidence.
And Doncic has got the ball here for the Los Angeles Lakers. And this team is on absolute fire right now. They've won 18 in a row.
I mean, it's been a lot of fun to watch these guys and how much they're enjoying this. Every team they face is trying to end this big run. I've been on both sides of the game like tonight's, and I'll tell you what, it's tough to keep up a streak. Gotta love the pressure.
For 3. The shot's good on the assist
Thank
by
you, my
James.
friend.
Doncic has got 9.
Along with everything else, Doncic is a knockdown three-point shooter.
9 seconds separating the shot clock in game 5.
Get out of here, man.
And Gilgeous-Alexander missing.
We'll have a hard time shaking that one off. Perfect position, plenty of space. Just blank it.
And it's
I believe I should fly.
How about the
bounce?
We can call that bounce per ounce. Can't be denied. To the paint. Here's Williams. And so he draws the foul. Headed to the line to shoot a
Whatever,
pair.
he ain't getting no free bucket.
Oklahoma City shooting their first shots of the night on the charity stripe.
And you made go.
The free throw drops for Williams. That one
That's what it
falls,
is.
so he hits both of them. 8 seconds left in the opening quarter. Pass to James. From downtown. Luka Doncic. He has
Baby hating on the buzzer beaters, dog.
hitting 3 trays in the quarter.
Ain't on that man be
providing some
perfect, too.
sharp shooting. Will be
Ain't no LeBron be perfect, too, dog. That would have been nice buzzer beater.
good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after this first quarter of play. Taking a look at the Lakers' performance here, guys. What are your thoughts?
Well, it seems like they went in looking to do damage from long range, and they faced little resistance.
Pretty prime example here of how to space the floor and do it correctly. When you do it, that's the kind of thing that happens.
All right, Grant, which U.S.-born player do you think has the best chance to supplant LeBron as the face of the league?
Oh, man, you putting me on the spot, B.A. Well, the conversation has to be between Jason Tatum, Ja Morant, and Anthony Edwards. They're the best young talent that the U.S. has to offer, and they're only getting better.
LeBron and Vanderbilt, your small and power forwards. Connect is out there with Luka Doncic, and it's Finney-Smith in at the 5. That's the group for the Lakers to kick off the second quarter.
Love the focus here from SGA at the arc. He hates to waste those opportunities.
Pass to James. Fires the 3. Oh, James
Nice.
knocks down the triple.
They keep capturing the lead, then giving it back. We'll see if they can hold on to it this time.
Well, you can tell they really want to increase this lead. They can't keep letting them
That out here. Oh, he made that. Alex
Such an
Caruso.
improved part of SGA's game. Love his passing skills.
And over the last few years, SGA has emerged as an all-NBA level player, Brent. What's been the key to his success?
I think the key, BA, to him is his confidence. I think that he feels like he is overlooked on a nightly basis and does not get the respect he deserves. So he comes in with that chip on his shoulder, and he plays the entire game, coming at any defense that people throw at him.
And Mark Dagnall has called a timeout, and we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. Let's take a moment to appreciate some of the NBA's toughest defensive teams. Number 1, Los Angeles.
And this team has been completely dominant. Fewest points per game allowed in the league. These guys are talented. They trust each other. They work together. And you just won't find better coaching on the defensive end of the floor.
Williams passes to Caruso. Pass to Joe. It's Wiggins on the wing. And here's Caruso. Here's the three. Doncic pulls down the board.
Hey, sometimes you miss even under the best of circumstances.
Launches a three.
God.
Oklahoma City grabs the miss. And their first look at this year's Lakers squad.
And this is a matchup they expect to win. Certainly, last year they were the stronger ball club.
Los Angeles leading by 3. Puts up a 3. Oh, Luka with a deep one.
And they've really been more consistent from the field this quarter.
And so it's Gilgeous-Alexander with it. He brings it up for Oklahoma City. And slam dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
I was looking at that 50%, bro. That thing look beautiful.
Absolutely has the size to get up there and throw it down.
Pass to James. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Doncic. And a moment to check out who the Los Angeles Lakers have coming up. On Sunday, they'll begin a road trip starting in Utah, going up against the Jazz. Then on Monday, they'll be taking on Rudy Gobert and the Minnesota Timberwolves.
And for that game against Miami, anything can happen in the NBA, but they'll be a heavy favorite, and it would take a total meltdown for them to lose.
And the Thunder making a change here. Hartenstein, he's checked in for Williams. Holmgren comes in for Wiggins. Williams is checked in for Caruso. And it's Wallace in for Joe. The shot's good. The Lakers have gone a terrific 4 of 5 here in the second quarter. Wow.
You see how the bench got one in
James. Shades of his dad and LeBron right there.
And how about our AT&T 5G slam cam? Couldn't have captured that play any better. Thunder trail by 4. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Hartenstein. Outside, Williams. Doncic against Gilgeous-Alexander.
Nope.
Good D by Doncic. Los Angeles leading by 4. James left side. And stolen by Williams. Holmgren. The putback. Holmgren.
And this is what Coach wants to see from Holmgren. Outworking the defense to get a second chance look.
And we've got a timeout called by J.J. Redick. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page. Hachimura's checked in for Vanderbilt. Caruso, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. And these rookies are on a roll. The best shooters from the field over the last 10 games. Number 1, Bronny James.
63%. Beasted.
The Lakers have gotten 5 of their first 6 attempts to fall in the second. Luka flying in for the jam.
Right, they just gave it to him.
Dunk off the drive. Doncic, terrific at navigating his way inside.
Thunder trail by 4. Pass to Holmgren. To the inside. Here's Williams. Good efficiency. He's drained 4 out of 5.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Chet Holmgren makes up for his light frame with aggression. He said, quote, "You have to take a second look at me now to know that I'm not the biggest dude width-wise, so I have to hit first. Otherwise, the game's not going to go in my favor when things get physical," unquote. Brian, you agree?
I do, and you can tell he just refuses to back down, Allie.
That's his first personal foul. Second team.
1:11 left in the first half of this game. Caruso against Doncic. Pass to Holmgren. Hartenstein with a screen on Hachimura. The 3 from Holmgren. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Hayes has got his 4th rebound in this one.
You gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
And it's Doncic missing. 2-for-1 opportunity if they can time it right.
Great way to end the quarter.
Wallace's shot is good.
And that's just nasty right there, guys. He has a tremendous crossover.
Out of bounds. The Oklahoma City's ball. Oklahoma City trailing. Inside. Here's Hartenstein. And Hartenstein slams it in.
Oh, what ferocity on the throwdown. I just love when he goes up with purpose.
Where was the D right there? The effort lacking big time.
There's some ways to get your coach's attention, and that draws the coaching staff's eye.
Doncic with the bucket.
And when he puts it all together, look at the kind of night Luka can have. Wow. Yeah, he tried to gain position, but couldn't quite get there.
He's getting his first free throw attempts of the night now.
Shooting for Oklahoma City, Alex Caruso, taking 2 shots.
That one misses. And Los Angeles making a change here. He hits the second from the line. And stolen by Williams. Pass to Holmgren. Here's Caruso. Back to Wallace. Oh, what a performance by Luka Doncic. He has been the story for the Lakers. Doing some damage from deep. He now has 5 3-pointers in the game. More 2K action in just a moment.
Hey folks, welcome. The Lakers wrap up the first half in what's been a closely contested game so far.
We often talk about efficiency on offense. They were the winners in that department, guys.
I like how efficient you were with that analysis, Chet. Well done.
Yeah, instead of rambling on like usual.
And there's more NBA action in store for us tonight. Here are the games tipping off later. Over at Spectrum Center, the Hornets will face off against the Knicks. That one tips off noon Eastern.
These are solid teams, pretty close talent-wise.
Absolutely a sneaky good game that should be very entertaining.
And that'll do it for us. Thanks for stopping by. We'll head back down to Brian Anderson and crew for the start of the third quarter.
If you're just joining us, we played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Boy, really an incredible game here from Luka Doncic.
Through the first 2 quarters and change, his perimeter shooting continues to be spot on.
Yeah, you hope the defense at least would start to consider creeping up on him just a little bit.
He's seen it. Chilling in the crowd. Sign autograph.
Los Angeles has gone 7 of 15 from distance in this game. And on the floor for Mark Dagnall starting the second half. Some serious height in the middle. Holmgren the 4, Hartenstein the 5. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is out there with Cason Wallace. And it's Williams in at the 3. Gilgeous-Alexander looking it over.
Oh, he got good pickup.
Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. He's established himself as an MVP candidate. But what is the ceiling of SGA in your mind, Brent?
Well, if he's there now, is that good enough, BA? I mean, this guy has a chance to win an MVP award in the next 6 or 7 years and is going to be considered that caliber of player for that stretch. That's pretty awesome. He can put up big numbers, which is more impressive.
Wallace. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. It's on Rui Hachimura.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points.
Taking 2 shots.
And he makes both free throws. And already one of the more consistent three-point shooters. Cason Wallace is lethal from outside, Brent.
Really impressive BA in his first year to shoot over 40% from 3. Pretty selective in the ones he took, but still his #1 attribute is how disruptive he can be defensively at that guard position.
And stolen by Williams. And here comes the break for the lead. Doncic for the
Get that out of here, bitch.
Defense at its best from Doncic. Like to see him putting that much effort into his D.
The 3 is up.
Oh, get the
Williams grabs the board.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Pass to Hartenstein. Gilgeous-Alexander on the wing. Hachimura covering. Hachimura against Gilgeous-Alexander. And the go-ahead bucket, no good.
Well, he's a guy they count on to produce from the mid-range. He doesn't miss too many open looks from there.
Oh, it's stolen by Gilgeous-Alexander. Gilgeous-Alexander with the hammer.
Gilgeous-Alexander has blossomed into this forceful guard. Just look at this performance.
And so J.J. Redick calls for the timeout. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. He's checked in for Los Angeles. We are now into November, so let's check in on the standings in the Western Conference. You look at the Lakers. It's a long season, but right now they're in great position, holding that prize top spot. And of course the Oklahoma City Thunder, currently they're 5 spots behind them.
Looking at Oklahoma City, I think we all expected that they'd start fast and play extremely well. Now, they've been solid, but most analysts expected more at this point.
Well, it's been an R&B start for them, very smooth. And for all the talk coming into the year, that they were just going to run away and hide at the top of the standings. It's looking like it might be not so easy for them.
And that one's good. Gilgeous-Alexander.
Now the D better step up their game as Shai is effective at the pull-up.
James, a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's
Oh, you know they
missing.
hate, right? You know that was
missed
green,
an
bro.
easy chance to put some
That was
points on
such
the
a
board. He
fucking
won't
green.
get a
It's not
much
even.
better look
Oh
at
man,
that
they would
kind
have
of
to
shot
kill me with
again
new
here
names,
probably
bro.
tonight.
Gilgeous-Alexander, a good look. The open J off the mark.
The defense
Yeah,
better
that's
tighten
gonna
up
be
on the
alligator,
mid-range.
man.
They're much, much tighter. You expect him to make every single one of those.
Nails it from 3.
12 straight points off threes. This defense is not extending very well.
To the middle. Here's Hartenstein. And Hartenstein slams it in.
Well, a solid facilitator that helps that the defense thinks that Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is going to shoot and not pass.
Pass to James. Fires from deep. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Williams with it. Hayes picks him up. Williams passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. Wallace's shot is good. Wallace has got 7 points. And what a wild one this has been.
8 lead changes, some big plays, and some big mistakes, too.
Oklahoma City has gotten 3 of their 7 threes to find the net in this matchup. Williams passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. Over James. And Gilgeous-Alexander missing.
Even if you're not shooting it, you like to see the effort level. And his tonight has been high.
And that one's good. James.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
Pretty infectious right here. Guys in good spirits and percentages from downtown on the rise in the second half.
And we've got a timeout call by Mark Dagnall. He's going to talk it over with his guys.
You understand now?
Some changes here for the Lakers. Finney Smith checked in for Hayes, and it's Jared Vanderbilt in for Hachimura. The Thunder making a switch here. A minute 20 left in the third. And so it's Wiggins with it. He brings it up for Oklahoma City. It's a 1-point game. Tipped away. James with a steal. Nabbing another steal. And that's his 6th steal of the night.
Imposing his will at the defensive
Get out of here,
end. You
dude.
gotta love it.
Every team in the new NBA wants to be on this list. The sharpshooters from three-point range. The Lakers, number 1.
I love it. I
Having
love
the
it.
shooters they have, the best three-point shooting team in the league, it
You hear
opens
that?
up the whole court by stretching the defense out.
The best
The Thunder
three-point shooting
making
team
a
in the
switch
league.
here. Joe's checked in.
Couldn't put them in the lead, but at least does enough to tie it up.
And
Ooh,
that one's
with the
good.
green.
James.
Wow, 5 consecutive threes. This defense looking very frustrated right now.
Caruso outside. Wiggins outside. Pass to Caruso. Outside, Williams. 6 to shoot. Spins. Shoots from the baseline. And he buries that one. Back rim and in.
That's a nice little
Williams has
movie
got
there.
14.
And I like when Williams works in these mid-range areas. I mean, such an impressive score.
7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock.
And one
you
game.
can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a three-point play. Los Angeles shooting their 3rd free throw shot of the game.
It gotta be a fucking record. I hope they bring it up.
First team foul. At the line for Los Angeles.
Tell me, it gotta be something, bro, for the move in that one.
James, no good on the free throw. Thunder trail by 3. Down low. Williams misses.
A lot of defenders choose to just back up off of him when he's in that tight, try to avoid the and one, and this time they're not backing off.
Fucking
every coach
bitch.
should show players game tape of how he just boxed out right there. Great job with the footwork and using his body to step to the rebound.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. And he makes the first. Both shots good from the stripe. Doncic outside. That takes us to the end of the third quarter. What a game. Neither team giving ground. Lakers ahead, leading by 1. And we're just moments away. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
I don't know why they keep giving me. They're just trying to. Man, but he's got some point guard in him if he's making passes like this.
The passing for the team becoming contagious, this time involving the big.
3 tense quarters behind us. 1 more to go. Thanks for being with us as we get ready for the 4th. LeBron and Vanderbilt, your small and power forwards. Connect is out there with Luka Doncic. And it's Finney Smith in at center, locking down the middle. That's the Laker 5.
Keeping that ball absolutely on a string. Gilgeous-Alexander capable of getting creative.
Pass to James. Over Caruso. And good. As
Nice.
it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down.
Made it.
And the Lakers lead by 1.
Yeah.
Oklahoma City has got 3 of their 7 threes to find the net in this matchup. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander taking it inside. SGA.
And they keep on figuring out ways to force the rock inside and convert.
Boy, this offense has been dynamic and diversified.
Just everyone sharing the ball and sharing the load makes it difficult to defend.
Nice.
James, that's good.
That was
And
good.
the defense is really allowing them
Cool.
too much room on the perimeter.
The Thunder shooting 55% for the game so far. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Beyond the arc. James with the rebound.
Well, if he wants to make the defense work, he's got to start knocking down the threes. Only 1 so far in this game for him, and none since halftime.
From deep, here's Doncic. And Los Angeles, another 3.
That's exactly the kind of shooting you need down the stretch to win games.
And we've got a timeout called by Mark Daigneault. No doubt he's going to utilize the opportunity to make sure they're all on the same page here. So both teams making some changes here. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
I love games like this, guys. This is a what you call a game.
And he was adamant.
It would be OKC too to give us a nice
lack
good
of
game.
Communication at that end has led to breakdowns, wide open shooters, and easy buckets. He sounded pretty frustrated, guys.
And Allie, thank you for that. Gilgeous-Alexander against Doncic. And that one's good. Gilgeous-Alexander.
Win or lose, this is the fight you want to see from your players.
A great example out here of just a no-quit team continuing to compete until the final buzzer.
And there's a whistle. That'll belong to Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. That's his first foul for the Thunder. Hartenstein, he's checked in for Williams. Chet Holmgren comes in for Wiggins. And Williams is subbed in for Caruso. And that one's good. James.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Pass to Holmgren. To the paint. Here's Williams. And Williams punches it home.
Again, it's Jalen Williams. He is in a groove, playing with confidence. Just keep finding him.
Doncic passes to Hayes. Out to James.
I flashed it to you, but okay.
And it's James with the jam.
Well, if you came here looking for a scoring battle, I think you made the right choice.
Yeah, both of these teams locked in on the offensive end. Going to be a high-scoring affair tonight.
Pass to Williams. That one's good. Gilgeous-Alexander with the assist. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 5 assists tonight. Doncic outside. Vanderbilt, a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Out to James. There's the three.
What?
Hartenstein pulls it in.
Hey.
Hartenstein's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Williams from long range. The Lakers with the rebound.
And you know they were praying for that one to go down.
Man, that's just tough because that would have tied up the score. It's a tough one to swallow here in the fourth.
Few guys distribute better than Doncic. He's got good instincts for when and where to send the ball.
That's tipped.
Thank you. Come again.
Pass to James. And yes, it's good. He's 7 for 8 now.
And he was dominant in their last outing. And the same thing here tonight. He is in a terrific groove right now.
Seems to be nobody standing in his way. No roadblocks for him to get to his spot, capitalize, and continue to be aggressive.
And just great intensity down the stretch. I mean, he really wants to rock with the game on the line.
Take a look at that. Locked in right now in this moment. Wants the ball in his hands and feels real comfortable with the shot he's taking.
And we've got a timeout called by J.J. Redick. He wants to make sure they're purposeful with the game plan. And the Lakers making a change here. Hachimura's checked in.
This game, guys. 2 games. 5, 6, 9. Anything can happen. Anything can happen. Shout out to everybody that watched, guys. Thumbs up. Thank you for tuning in.
Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We played about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter here. Doncic passes to James. The shot is good. Doncic making the play. Doncic has got 8 assists in the game.
Just incredible. I mean, he's really making it rain out there, knocking them down one after another.
Kind of like he's in his living room right now. He's found a comfort zone. Once he gets that, the defense knows they're in trouble.
James inside. Watched by Wallace. And James.
Damn, boy. What's he doing there?
Great game for young Bronny James. Trying to etch his own legacy in this league. And, of course, tonight helps.
And we've got a timeout called by Mark Daigneault. He clearly wants to talk it over and make sure everyone is focused.
See, I thought, I didn't know you were, see, 1 minute left too. We thought that last time.
Williams from long range gets the 3 ball to go. Williams has got 8 points here in the quarter.
A shot that Williams continues to work on. You love seeing these type of results.
Oh, what's my
J.J. Redick calls for the timeout. And coach didn't want to take any chances in this situation, which is why he called the TO.
Yeah.
A minute 6 left to play in the fourth quarter. There's the foul. It's on Cason Wallace. That's his first foul. And 1:01 left in the game.
What?
Shot is up. James can't get it to go.
He did.
They just couldn't capitalize.
Yeah, efficient offensive possession. They found the look that they wanted, just didn't go in. And SGA is used to bearing these kind of big-time shots. Just an outstanding leader for this team.
And they doubled up Doncic. James outside. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. Holmgren, the pass to Williams. Lets it go from 14. Hachimura with a rebound. And they go to the intentional foul. He gets the first, and that puts him up 5. And so both free throws good, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Free throws always a little bit sweeter when they can add to your lead.
And Mark Dagnall has called a timeout. Coach clearly has something he wants to say to his team right now. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Rebound by the Lakers. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. And now we've got an intentional foul.
Yeah, and there's no question they have to foul. Now, I'm sure they would have preferred to avoid it.
He drops the first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And so he drops them both, and it's an 8-point ball game. 20 seconds left in the final quarter. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Hartenstein. The 3 from Holmgren. He connects! Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5. We've got 13 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. And that's an intentional foul.
His third personal foul. 15 foul. At the line for Los Angeles, Luka Doncic. 2 shots.
Ooh, he doesn't hit the first. That was the one they really wanted. He's got one more, though. And the second of 2 is good. And that increases the lead to 6. We've got 13 seconds left in the fourth. Pass to Holmgren. 3-pointer. That shot is off.
Shooting the 3-ball.
Well, timeout. We don't have no timeouts. It's a technical. He won that little last little No, not like that. I'm saying, like, you wanted to make sure we like that, motherfucker. Yeah, you wanted to make sure you score that bucket. Bucket, like. He thought it was in the rack for a second. Come on, man. You got a couple seconds. You got to make the last bucket.
Single elimination going forward.
That was good. That was good.
All right, Allie's ready to go. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
LeBron, you've got that perimeter shot falling.
Allie, thank you as always. And that about wraps it up. So alongside Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, Brent Barry, and our entire 2K crew, I'm Brian Anderson saying thank you for watching, and we'll see you next time.
No. It's the best play of the game motherfucking highlight thing I ever seen. It's like a little mini movie, like a little fucking music video. Man. Not bad. Obviously I could do better, but I'm definitely that's not bad.
5'12", 5'6", around
7-15 for the inside. Even though, of course, they put me in for a couple twos. Nice.
One steal, 3 assists, 1 rebound. Well, like you get 5 rebounds, 8 assists, 1 steal, 2 blocks. Like, I don't think that would be player of the game worthy.
Hey man, it's going back and forth. You feel me?
How are you going about the stats?
Oh, bitch, the fuck? They're shooting outside. Wait, I thought that was the NBA Cup championship game. No, because I don't see no more NBA Cup games after that. That was the last NBA Cup game. What happened? We won. Where's our championship? Where's the who got the MVP? Like, what's going on? What the fuck? Maybe they might talk about it, the announcers. Who knows? Alright guys, drop that thumbs up. I hope you guys enjoyed this very exciting episode of NBA 2K25 Epic MyEra Co-op. It's your boy Smoke Dog. Can you dig it? We out, y'all.